everyone, welcome. So glad to have you all here. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I think the audio should be good. We've had some issues the last few times, so seems like I always have to check. Alright, say hello if you're here. Says we have 4 people in the house so far. Hi Sarah, hi Bunny. So glad to have you guys. So today we're going to be reading by the signs. I won't start yet. I'll wait for a couple more people to come into the room. Let me know how you guys are feeling in the chat. We did have some interesting energy come in recently. Pixie Moons! Hey girl, what's up, Bravery? Hi Saturnian Sun, how are you guys? So glad to have you all here. Yay, you can hear me. Is the music too loud? Let me know, I can turn it down. Hi Robert, how are you? Faery looking punk rock as usual, thank you. I'm actually widening my mohawk, so my sides are a little funky. I'm gonna be hatting it for a while, guys, so. It's a good thing I got cute pointy ears. It makes up for it. Set your light to the chat room. Nice. Perfect. Well, so I've got some collective messages coming through. Lucius Fidem. Did you sneeze? I feel empowered as fuck. Queen of Swords energy. Yes. I agree. I've definitely been working through a lot of my mental anxiety, is kind of overcoming those as well. Definitely feeling more in my power than usual. John Benny! What's up? What's up? How's it going? Sending love to you too, Bravery. Ooh, we got there. Wishes fulfilled. So, collective message for right now. Is this a sign reading? I'm just gonna do... Can't hear the music and it seems to lag on your end. Oh crap, did I not plug in that? I never plugged in the internet. I went all the way downstairs and got the cord and then I never plugged it in. I'm such a silly person. Oh my god. Sometimes I wonder if my brain is even attached to my head. Liked your cover of Pat Benatar, thank you. So Pat Benatar is like one of my, I guess my breaking out into the world was with hold on, I gotta turn off the I gotta turn off the do not disturb, otherwise every time I get a notification it's gonna go boop boop boop. Pat Benatar was the first artist I guess I started covering when I started performing. Some of the first songs I ever sang on stage were Pat Benatar songs. So Heartbreaker was like probably, I wouldn't say it's the first song I sang on stage, but it was definitely right up there with the beginning. It was also the song that they always made me do during sound check because it's the loudest song that I sing because you guys have all heard me yell now. You've seen some of the videos. So I can get kind of loud. I'm actually thinking about covering that song Heartbreaker, like an acoustic version, in the new band soon. So if you guys haven't checked it out yet, we started a channel for the band, Ritual 216, and I linked the channel in the program. So go over and subscribe. We're going to be dropping all our music over there. I'll share a few of the songs over on this channel, but I'm going to be sharing most of our stuff over there. So if you want to keep following the music as we cover more songs and also put out originals, because we have a bunch of originals that are coming out. We wrote, if anyone's ever, I don't even think it exists yet, to be honest, Light Language Punk. It's going to blow your minds. I got to stop using the F-bombs because my channel's going to be monetized soon. I have to watch my language. Tom, what's up, what's up? How's it going? How are you? Got your vid, Bravery. Watch it in the morning. put out a new video. I have been so like hermiting, you guys. I haven't been like, I just finally crawled out of my shell yesterday and was like, okay, I gotta stop doing this to myself. And said hi to everybody in the chat room. Stopped hiding from everyone. I'm sorry. I hope you guys all know that I do love you and I don't distance myself intentionally. It's just kind of how I have to integrate some of my more shadowy sides. Pat Benatar, that's giving me Guitar Hero vibes. I was never good at Guitar Hero. I tried. I suck at that game. Oh my god. How are you all today? It's full on intense over here. Yeah, it's been really intense over here energetically as well. But I have definitely been doing a lot of music, so I could say like working through like sacral chakra energy, trauma blocks that were connected to being realized how much trauma. Oh, John Binney, your song is debuting next on my playlist. I don't know if anybody can hear. I know the volume goes up and down between the tracks on BandLab. So this is John. How fitting that it would come on right now. Tina, you made it! Yay! Just stopping by to say hi. I love you all. Hi, Anita. Mwah. Psycho Beats. I still always want to call you Psycho Beats, even though it's Ignited Beats now. It's like a habit. It's app good swearing. It's app good swearing. It's good fucking yeah. I know. You're pulling cards too. Okay, so I guess I better bring through the message before I go even deeper. So the message today is a lot of you guys are going through a lot of heart chakra openings. This is working a lot through past lives, past life karma, past life relationships, stuff that you're holding in the heart. So the heart is connected to the past as well as past lives. So if you have traumatic relationships with a counterpart or with a significant other, you're holding that energy in your heart chakra until you recognize it, see it, and clear it. So as you guys start having awarenesses and remembrances of these connections to your past, whether it's in this life or another life, you can start allowing that heart chakra to open as you kind of observe what's coming forward to be seen. And then as you see what's coming forward, you're able to move out of that loop. So as whatever the trigger trauma shadow is that comes forward into your awareness, that's basically saying, all right, you can go back into another loop and we can do this again until you learn the lesson, or you can see it right now and we can change it into something else. So what do you want to do? Do you want to try again? Do we got to do this? Do we got to do the full circle again? You want to do the hamster wheel? Because we can. That is up to you. All right. So if you choose to change, to take that shift, to take that opportunity to move, that's when the wishes are fulfilled. That's when that cornucopia of shit starts coming in. That's when the abundance starts. That's when you start birthing new projects. That's when the creativity starts. You have to let go of stuff that's being held connected to past lives, past situations. My experience, for example, you know, I held on to that for such a long time because it was something that I spent so much time building that it was really hard for me to let go. But as soon as I was like, all right, it's done, it's over, it was like everything went down to zero, and then all of a sudden it was like, whoa, where do we go from now? And so it gave us all this opportunity to go in all these different directions that weren't available before because we were stuck in this hamster wheel, this loop, where we were just going around in circles with the same shit over and over, just throwing it back and forth at each other. Like, now it's your turn to be the asshole, all right? You want to be the asshole? It's your turn now. Like, stop doing that to people. So down light language punk. Oh, I know, it's gonna be freaking rad. Wait, whoop whoop. Hopefully nobody in this chat is offended by F-bombs because there probably is gonna be a few more tonight. I'm feeling spicy. All right. I got hit hard, but I gave my old self to the sun for transmutation. That's beautiful. Powerful purification there, too. All right. So we have 13 people in the chat. Let's go ahead and get started with air signs. We'll do air signs first. Or Bunny, you probably have to go soon. Let's start with fire, and then we'll do air. Because I know I was talking to you prior to the chat, and I was going to pull cards for you. So let's go ahead and do fire first, because I know you're a Leo. So, Leo's in the house. Air signs, you are next. Or Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Sorry, not just the Leos. Oh. Well, I know. Sorry, Lucius. We always do the earth sign. No, I did earth signs first last time, so you just missed it. But I did do earth signs first last time. Alright, so I'll try to keep it kind of quick so I'm not going forever between each sign. So, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire signs in the house. Lucius, you have fire in your rising, so technically you could still pull messages from whatever comes through. Just take what resonates. So sun, moon, rising, and north node. If you guys know your north node. If I go into any of the love portions of the reading, and you have fire in your Venus, then this could be for you as well. Oh, of course you're fire. Woo! All right. So, first card, winged messengers. Oh, don't be offended, Pixie. And community. Oh, there's that volume shift. Hold on. Speaking of fire, we got the Phoenix fire in the background. So, my Phoenix fire song that still has no vocals, but will eventually someday. Sweet bro. I've been stuck in a time loop for about 2 years. Total Groundhog Day. Fucking yeah. Whoop whoop. Well, find where that cycle keeps repeating itself. If you can find the trigger, you can stop the cycle. I let go of my old life, but still feel stuck. Well, there's definitely community shifts coming in, but this is a positive. This is connected to some kind of a choice that's being made. Fire signs, this is also connected to guidance. You're being guided towards the sunshine. You're being guided towards, I wonder if that's sunshine. Sister Sunshine. I wonder if that is. Sorry, I got distracted. You could be guided through signs, synchronicities, messages, even some people you see birds, feathers. These are signs or synchronicities to help kind of guide you towards the right direction. There may be some kind of a choice or decision that has to be made connected to some form of community. So this could be a job, this could be a community that you interact with, or this could just be an environment that you're working with. Let's see if we can dive a little bit deeper into what this choice might have something to do with, how it's connected to you energetically right now. Okay, on track. It's getting you on track. So something, if you're being given an opportunity to make a choice or a change or switch something up in your life or your reality or your environment, this is your sign that this is that chance to get out of the hamster wheel, get out of that loop. I have some, but I can't find shit. Oh no. I know, it's hard. Thank you. Oh, hey, you retracted it, but I saw it. Okay. We've got commitment and Uriel in this. Those of you working through soul contracts, commitments, twin flame templates, you're having to dive deep into the unconscious realms of the shadows to work through stuff that was built into even your community, okay, with the community card, but also into the way that you receive information divinely. So this could be somebody that you connect with on a spiritual level in order to tap into information, or this could be somebody who helped you tap into information or begin tapping into deeper concepts of information. Whatever is happening through these unconscious journeys, and this is shadow work, so this could be a period of separation. This could also be a period of shadow projection. So be aware of what's happening in your experience. Is there projection going on? Is there separation going on? What is it trying to show you? Where is there perhaps a loop or a cycle or something that was repeating itself that's trying to be seen so that it can be released? It is giving you this moment, this time in shadow, in quiet, to observe. So observe what is going on. Why is there a separation? What is the feelings behind the separation? Is there something that is meant to be learned through whatever it is? And if this could even be an altercation. This doesn't necessarily have to be a separation. This could be some kind of an altercation, or where somebody felt taken advantage of by the other person. There's definitely some kind of projection or shadow energy happening here. With the Uriel and the Sphinx, you have the moon here. This is working a lot with the unconscious, but also with the Akashic records. So you're looking at past life experiences that are being brought into this life, into this awareness, into this now moment, into this experience to be seen, observed, and changed through whatever person you're interacting with, whatever roles you're playing. It's showing you something that needs to be released from your energy bodies. Fashionably late. Ah, yes, very good. So happy to have you. Hi, Heather Houston. Happy to have you as well. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody else. I saw a couple people jump in real quick. If I didn't say hi to you yet, hello, hello. Sorry I missed you. I think that might be everybody. Okay. Okay, damn autocorrect. Okay, so let's pull a love card for fire signs. Whew, that came out quick. Children. So those of you in relationships, fire signs, you're having issues going on right now within your relationship that is connected somehow to children, whether this is children with a counterpart, or you're wanting to have children, or there's some kind of energy that's pulling. If there is no children involved whatsoever, but you're having some kind of a conflict, this could have something to do with something that's being created. So if you're trying to create something with somebody, or you have created something with somebody, a project, something, there's an imbalance in that relationship, and it's connected to whatever that project is, that creation is, or the children themselves. So you need to see where there's maybe an imbalance, and like maybe there's not enough time being communicated between the adults. It's all being put on the children, and so the adults are forgetting about each other. There has to be a balance, okay? The children need to see the parents communicating so that they can learn how to communicate. It can't always just be seeing mom and dad not talking to each other ever, because then kids, when they grow up and have relationships, they're not going to know how to communicate with significant others. So if this is an issue that you're having within your relationship, this could be affecting your children, but also could be being affected by children. You got that card last night, children? Maybe abandonment issues. 17. Keep getting ghosted. Yeah, no bueno. Fairy cakes, I'm enjoying your music very much. And acoustic headbanging at its best. Thank you. Yes, the pattern emerges. All right, so we need to figure out. Oh, the scratcher I got is number 17. Destiny. Okay, so if there's definitely some fear involved, and this is connected to not feeling honored by the other person. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's going to resonate, but that's just what I heard. I gotta open the window. It got really hot in here all of a sudden. Boy. I must be picking up on your fire energy, Chakra Bunny. I had to crack my window. It's getting hot. Fire sign. Whoop, whoop, burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. The dragon fire. Yeah, Sarah. All right. So last card for fire signs is 3 of air. Take time to grieve and mourn and be sad if you need to. Just don't allow it to take you down into deep spirals. If you need to forgive yourself or another person, do that. If you can't do that to their face, or just let it release that energy from your body. So some people can, like, what I like to do is I write things down and then I burn it. That's just one of the ways that I release things. So if this is something that works for you, write your feelings down to that person, burn it. Release the energy, at least for that time, until you have a chance to talk to them personally. Make sure you're taking time to integrate how you feel. Don't just take that sadness and say, I'm not going to feel sad because it's a low vibration. No, say, I'm going to feel sad and I'm going to figure out why I feel sad. And then you're going to move from there. Once you figure out why you feel sad, you can start changing why you feel sad. But if you can't get to that point, you're just going to feel sad. And if you keep trying to shove it down and hide it, it's just going to be sad hidden with happy, which isn't happy. And it's just a distorted form of happy. Don't be sorry. I'm just hot now. Woo! Sweating bowels. All right. So, air signs next, and then we'll do earth signs. Okay? So, air signs: Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius. I think I did air signs last time. That's why I'm doing them second. Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius. Air signs. You're welcome, Chakra Bunny. Nuclear awakening is a nuclear awakening. Oh, I like that. So air signs, you got community as well. So a lot of you are working through energy connected to your environment, the people within your environment. These are friends, family, soul family. The Akashic Library. Definitely connecting with people you know outside of this lifetime as well. So these are people from past lives. Clearing a lot of stuff connected to karma. Wow. Are all the same cards just coming out right now? On track. So air signs. Definitely moving in the right direction with whatever you're doing. As you're moving through your awarenesses of connections to past life relationships, karma, experiences in your reality now, transmuting them. Gosh, we're just pulling all of the same freaking cards tonight. The heart opening and working with the heart chakra. We got 2 8s here, so that's lots of manifestation. Air signs are great at manifestation once they can get out of their head, start manifesting from the heart. Air signs are really great manifestors. So those of you in the chat that are air signs, man, if you can just let go of the fear, the anxiety, the worry, everything you could ever dream of just like drops in your lap. Metro. Oh, do we have a new person? Metronome. Hi, it's Jen, Capricorn. Oh, Jen. Hi, I like your new name, Metronome. Can't believe I caught it live. I know. Because you're on the East Coast, so you're hella far away. Oh, I'm so glad well, we're doing earth signs next, so stick around. We're on air signs right now. Air signs, the journey in reverse. So some of you might be feeling stuck or on a halt, where you're trying to maybe move forward in a relationship, in a partnership, in a project. Just some kind of a movement forward is being kind of halted. And this is in order for you to look at something that you're holding on to from the past. This is being held in the heart chakra. So these are relationships, karmic experiences, past life relationships, past life lovers. All of this stuff is having to be looked at. Stuff within your community. Where is there an imbalance? What are you being shown through your experience? Because that is why you're feeling stuck or halted or like you're in a standstill right now, because you're needing to observe. You're being told to sit down and look around and see what the frick is going on before you get up and start trying to move around again. Hella. You know, I'm a lot of fire even though I'm water too. Yeah, it's that Sagittarius, Sarah. All right. So, pull a love card for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Woo! Engagement. So, those of you air signs that are in relationships right now could be going through a process of moving from one level to another level. Whatever this is for you. It's definitely shifting. Relationships are shifting for you, air signs. For most of you, it's shifting in a positive direction. If it's not shifting in a positive direction, it's only because it's moving out a relationship out of the way so that the positive one can come in. So be aware of how the energy is working for you. Not happening to you, working for you. Yes, feel that. Sun, Gemini, Moon, Libra, Rising, Aquarius. Oh, you are all air signs. Nice. All right, and so one more card for past life, or for air signs on the left side is past life relationship. Be aware of what is being shown to you as you observe your experience right now. If you remember your past lives, look at where this could be possibly a parallel to something that happened in a past life and be like, oh, if this happened in a past life and now it's happening now, there was a lesson then that I didn't learn that I'm trying to be shown now. What is it? Sometimes that's all you have to do is just be like, what is it? And then it's like, bing! Sag is fire. Yeah, that's what I said. Sag is fire, right? And I don't remember. I already forgot what I said. Dang. Woo! Okay. All right, air signs. You got the Chariot with the 10 of Earth. So, this is really great news, air signs. The 7 is connected to that willpower, don't give up. That means you're planting seeds. They're just not showing up yet because they're still growing. All right? This is your opportunity. This is that standstill energy to observe. If there's buds that are starting to grow that you're not a fan of, you're like, I don't know if I want that to come to fruition. Now is your opportunity to observe it, see it, pick it, change it. Like, and as you do that, see things sprout and grow and be like, okay, I want to keep that, I don't want to keep that, I want to keep that, don't want to keep that, because you're observing now. So you're consciously creating your reality. You're not just letting everything come at you and be like, okay. You're like, nope, we're just gonna, and then, all right, no. Like, you get to start picking and choosing what you experience in your reality when you become a conscious creator. And it is not that hard. You just need to be observant of what is happening right now. What is your trauma showing you? What is your trigger showing you? What is your shadow trying to teach you about you? All right. Very bored, yes. Guess what I found at Walmart? A hobo bag that says, stay rad. No, what? I want one. I'll have to go see if I can find one. Air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, yes. Hey. 7, yay. Higher states of consciousness. All right. Earth signs, you are next. So, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm going to use a different deck this time so I don't get all the same cards again. Okay. Alright. Since Lucius is in our sign, I'm going to use his tarot deck. So, this is Lucius's tarot deck, and I'm borrowing it because I want to read Earth signs with it. Alright, Earth signs, you get a shadow card. I'll go through and do shadow cards for the other 2 signs too. Capricorn, Sun, Cancer, Rising, Pisces, Moon. That's why you're so psychic, girl. Bravery! Bravery is a Taurus. Fire, Water, Dragon. Sarah, yeah. Yes. Alright, give me one card for Earth signs. What shadows are we dealing with right now? Oh, Bride in a Cage! Hi-ho! Did anybody see my TikTok? Earth signs, where are you holding yourself hostage right now? What are you dependent on, okay? Look at your dependencies. Look at your codependencies. What are you dependent on? What are you attached to? That's where you're holding yourself hostage. When you are attached to things, people, objects, situations, those are weaknesses, okay? You need to be able to integrate situations, people, relationships into your reality without becoming dependent on them for something, okay? Of course, right? Love the deck. Good vibe from it. So there's a really funny story behind this deck, so I gotta share this with you guys for just a minute. Alright. This deck I bought for Brett after we broke up because he was kind of interested in looking through some of my decks as he was kind of tapping into his own subconscious. And I wanted to get him a deck that would, like, resonate with his personality. So I started looking for decks that were more like, you know, shadowy and spooky and of that. So I was looking at different artwork within the deck. So I picked this one because it has really beautiful kind of spooky, shadowy artwork. It's really, really awesome. So I get him this deck and he starts reading through the book. He's like, "You got me a freaking breakup deck." I guess apparently this is a deck that's really great if you've recently been through a breakup. So, those of you that want a great breakup deck or are tarot readers and want a deck that's great for breakups, Dark Mirror by Laura Sava, killer deck. Beautiful artwork. Probably one of my favorite decks I've ever seen. It's phenomenal. Recluse Hermit Mode to Social Anxiety. Yeah. Well, that's just Capricorns, man. You guys are so... You pick up energy, like, and you don't understand it. Very empathic, especially since you're Cancer Moon, too. Brett's Cancer Moon and Capricorn, so you guys are very similar. Except for he's a Leo rising, you're Pisces, or something like that. Oh, sorry, guys. That was so unladylike. Oh, my God. Hot chicks that cry blood. Yeah, right? I was going to meditate, but I was already so high vibe. Okay, so 14, hiding your true self. Earth signs, where are you hiding your true self? And this could even be connected to that codependency. A lot of times when you're codependent on another person, you'll put on a suit in order to essentially become what they want you to be. That's hiding your true self. That is not being authentic, and that is taking you out of alignment with your true nature and your true path and your soul alignment. It keeps you stuck, keeping yourself hostage in situations that are not healthy for you. Okay? What's up, Stephen Talbot? Glad to have you. King of Roses, 11:11 watch time. Yes. Yes. Alright, so, King of Roses, Earth signs. This is a great card because this is about looking at, because he's got the white rose and the yellow rose in his hand. I mean, the white rose and the red rose in his hand. He's kind of looking down at them. This is about looking at, like, where your physical body drives you towards, like, passionate things. These can even be things that we are overindulgent in, addictions, you know, sex, drugs, rock and roll, whatever. Which is all great until you start starting to burn the wick at both ends, and then you're basically kicking yourself in the groin. So, what that is about is taking the direction of your soul, which is that more purification, that white, and looking at the passion and using the energy of both to create something very beautiful. So something that you can be very passionate about, something that you can feel blissed out, something that you could even indulge in every now and then if you wanted to without necessarily knocking yourself completely out of alignment. It's really important to follow your passion, but to also follow your soul. If you're following a passion based on somebody else's perspective, you're not following your passion. You're following what you think is your passion. So you need to be aware if your passion truly is your passion, or if it is what you thought your passion was supposed to be, or what somebody else told you it was. Chest is buzzing. Heart chakra activations. The Kundalini is really kicking right now. Yo, I've been getting mad Kundalini activations. I was meditating the other day, and my whole, like, lower back literally felt so tight. I thought it was like, I was like, oh my god, it's gonna crack any second. It was like when I had that first, like, mad Kundalini awakening. Has anybody ever had this happening? Like, when your Kundalini cracks for that first time, your back gets really tight, and it just, like, pops, and then it shoots up your spine like a freaking electric... I don't even know how to explain it, but that's when the crown chakra opens, and that's when, like, shit starts showing up on the walls. You're just sitting there like, I feel like I'm on mushrooms right now. Oh, you saw the TikTok. Perfect. All of the above. Same. Bravery. Solar plexus is on fire. They are relying on the other to help them. The earth signs are doing that right now. Sub to the ritual. Thank you. Anybody in the chat? We started a channel for the band, Ritual 216, so go sub to that channel. A lot of the music, I'm not going to be posting it all on this channel, so if you want to get all of the music, you have to sub to that channel. I'm only going to post a few songs every now and then. But if you want to get all the songs, you got to go sub to Ritual 216. The channel is in the chat, or in the thing. You just got to click on the link, and then just go subscribe to it. And don't forget to like the videos. Yeah, it's like electric water. Yes, it's water. That is a good way to put it, because, yeah, it's kind of like water shooting up your back. Has anybody in the chat had an epidural? It's a lot like that. It feels like the epidural when it starts going up your back, when they first put it in your back, and you can feel your back stiffening up like that. Oh, it's so weird. God, spiritual shit is weird, right, guys? I mean... It ain't normal, that's for sure. Or at least our perception of what we see as normal. Alright, let's pull a love card for earth signs and then an angel card. Love card for earth signs. I just looked at 3727. Pay attention to the red signs, or red flags, earth signs. Alright, so those of you in relationships, earth signs, pay attention to the red flags. They're telling you stuff, you know? And this could just be in, you know, how you communicate with each other. Are you communicating with each other? Because if you're not, that's a red flag. One of you guys needs to figure out where the communication is mislapsing and step in and start integrating a new point of communication. Somebody has to be the first person to do it. Sometimes that has to be you. If you're in a relationship and you are observing something that is out of balance, that does not necessarily mean the other person sees, knows, or is observing it, or is even consciously aware of it. We all need to learn how to talk to each other in relationships without attacking each other as well. So if you're bringing something to the table or onto the plate, you need to figure out a way to say it so that you're not attacking the person. And this is not an easy thing to do, because a lot of us have kind of just been programmed to, when we feel a certain way about something and we want to say it to somebody, we just kind of aggressively, like, throw our books at them. Like, this is how I feel, and blah, 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 blah. No, we need to start communicating better to where we can explain how we feel to another person, to where they are seeing, hearing, and feeling what we are seeing here, or what we're trying to, the point that we're trying to get across to them, without them feeling attacked. Because as soon as they start feeling attacked, they close up, their ego takes over, cognitive dissonance. They aren't listening to you anymore. They aren't. You've already lost at that point. No relationship. Like a numb muscle contraction. Yeah, kind of. Dreams of Gaia. Oh, I'll have to check that one out. Diplomacy intact. Yes. Yes. Alright. One more card for earth signs in relationships. I've had a few red flags recently with someone, not sure what to do about it. Sing a song with them. Exactly. Do a song with them, Juice. You'd be surprised how much energy you could transmute through music. I mean, ask Lucius. I mean, me and him, we get in weird energies, so we play music. And guess what? Like, we don't even make it through a whole song. We're already, like, laughing and talking to each other, when we could have, like, started off being, like, both of us, like, down in the dumps. It's amazing because, you know, if you don't know how to talk to each other, you're angry, but you don't want to fight, pick an angry song and sing it at each other. Like, that's what we did, you know? Make lemonade out of it. We did that song, by the way. If anybody is familiar with Tsunami Bomb, we covered their song Lemonade. It's a fucking rad song, and y'all should check it out because it's fucking rad. Third eye and Kundalini awakening. Nice. 2 flat tires and the battery died. Ooh. You need to slow down, Tila. Universe is telling you to, whoa, hold on for a second. Take a break, take a chill pill, see what's going on, so that you can get pointed in the right direction. Magical musical medicine. Oh my god, it's amazing. Music is my saving grace. It really is. Humans need to stop telling lies. It's bad for their health. It is. It's actually physically bad for your health. But those lies will come back to you for you to observe them. So even if you tell them, you're going to have to observe it eventually. Maybe not right away, but it's always going to come back to be observed. Tie them to a freaking chair, make them sing a song. Yeah. Karma will keep it in balance. Yeah. Well, that's the whole point of karma. Karma is just your own energy that you put out coming back to you. That's all it is. Karma isn't a person. Karma isn't doing anything to you. You're karma. It's just your energy coming back to you. So if you're putting out shit energy, it's gonna come back to you as shit. You don't see the link. It should be in the information. It'll say, check out the band channel, Ritual 216, and there should be a link. When life gives you demon, make demonade. Yeah! Yeah! Okay, so, angel card for earth signs, and then we're going to do water is last but definitely not least. Alright, so you got 2 cards. Earth signs. Those of you that are starting to learn something new, this could be a new trade, a new skill, even going back to school. This is allowing you to shift into a new environment, a new community, and find like-minded people and friends. So if you're in a situation, a community environment where you just don't resonate with the fucking people anymore, start learning something new. Take on a new study or a hobby, something that you enjoy doing, something that's passionate, and then find a community connected to that. All right. Okay. So, water signs. Yay, water signs. Your turn. All right. So water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node. And all you lovers, look at your Venus. I know my Scorpio, my Venus is in Scorpio, man. So is my Pluto, so is my Rising. Isn't it obvious, though? And in my first house, dude. I'm hella Scorpio. I guess that's Rising, though. Earth sign, goat. You're welcome. Yeah, Jen, you and Brett are both Cappies. The beloved. Water signs. Definitely learning to love yourself more, and through that own self-love, you're attracting more loving relationships. 5 is all about change, shift, bringing in truly loving experiences. This has to happen first within. So you have to love yourself first so much that it gets projected into your reality through another person. Goatfish. I'm going to learn music theory because I always put it off. I started learning music theory, Tom. I wish I would have gone deeper into it, to be perfectly honest. Fire. Water signs. Definitely dealing with some passion. Also needing to work with communication. Okay? So water signs are highly emotional, energy body people, okay? And you also tend to take on a lot of other people's shit. So you can learn to take that energy of other people's shit and turn it, like, you transmute it into a fire, a passion, something. You can even use it to communicate through a form of learning. So if maybe you realize that you're taking on other people's energy and you're starting to know how to see it before it happens, or even stop it before it happens, you can turn that awareness around and start teaching other empaths the same thing. And it creates a ripple effect, because then they'll go and teach somebody, and then that person will go and teach somebody, and then the other person will go and teach something. And it's really that simple. So by learning how to take on the energy of other people, because you do it naturally already as a water sign, and transform it into something very powerful, something very fiery, something very passionate, transform that energy. Communicate with other people about how you did it. And that is how you can teach other people to, it's like throwing a rock in the lake. You don't just throw the rock in the lake and then it disappears under the water. No, it sends out ripples that go and continue moving far, far across the lake, as farther than you could see most of the time. Tila, get some on Jasper. Bear is Earth sign. He's been dealing with all that stuff you said. Yeah. Scorpio rising. Oh, shizzle. Shizzle dizzle. So, shadow card for water signs. Even though that was kind of shadowy anyways. Triumph of lies with obsession. So, water signs, what are you obsessing over? And how is it affecting your truth? Are you obsessing over an image that is not yours because you think it's making somebody else happy? Are you obsessing over another person that is not interested in you and that is creating unnecessary shadow projections within your environment? There's something going on that needs to be observed, because it's creating a sickness within you. It's needing to be seen and transmuted. So 3 is about taking energy, planting seeds, and growing something with it. So if you're seeing a lie, or you're seeing yourself lying repeatedly, or you're lying to yourself, you need to observe that, and you need to transform it into something new that you can grow yourself from. That is transmutation. That is transformation. That is alchemizing your experience. I will share it all to John so everyone can learn music theory as well. Oh, awesome. Happy Saturday. May 1st. My sister is Wiccan, Beltane. Oh, yeah. Beltane is May 4th, isn't it? I'm not sure. Venus and Taurus. I will share it. Oh, yes. Venus and Aquarius. Ooh. Fire, water, dragon. Nice. All right, so relationship card for water signs. Give me a relationship card for water signs. What we got going on for them water signs? Triumph of lies. Oh, that doesn't sound so great. No, that's a good thing. It means you're overcoming false illusory experiences, whether this is an identity you placed on yourself or that you're experiencing through another person. It's observing the lie and triumphing over it. It's not a bad thing. Wedding. So those of you water signs in relationships, be aware of some unrequited love, because if you look in here, the guy's face is really just kind of looks nondescript, and she's just kind of like looking at him like, are we gonna do this? All right, so give me one more card for water signs. Ooh, religious factors. Some of y'all have different religious factors. Ooh, unrequited love came out with that. Holy shit. Okay, so some of you guys have some religious factors that are affecting your relationships. So whether you have different religions, you have different spiritual viewpoints, There's something that needs to be talked about and worked out because it's creating some form of either unrequited love. So either this relationship isn't meant to be and you were just meant to learn something from this person and you're being shown that through your obvious differences, or there is something that needs to be integrated through that feeling. Maybe it could be a shadow projection of unrequited love. Maybe you think it's an unrequited love because that is an unrequited love for yourself, and maybe really you just need to love yourself more. Thank you, Metronome. Yes, I've been transforming the energy. Beautiful. You love yourself so much already. That's beautiful. Love yourself so much that your cup overflows with that love. All right. So I'm going to pull an angel card for water signs, and then that is going to be it for tonight. Cutting it off right at an hour. I did it. I totally did it. I was like, I'm going to try to do it 1 hour today. 1612 right now. Or 16 viewers, 12 likes. Sorry, numbers. They're so distracting to me. Gosh dang it. I'm sorry. I'm obsessed with numbers. Oh, so speaking of numbers, I discovered a new fun codex I've been playing around with it. I can't even remember how to say the words, but it starts with a G. It's like George. I don't know. I'll have to talk about it on another live, but it's new. It's because I was really into gematria. So I found a new kind of codex system, and I've been doing gematria and this other one. It's like Georgie numbers or something like that. I don't know. But it's really, really interesting. So if anybody's interested in numbers, I have posted in the past links for this book called Numbers and Letters. I'll see if I can find the ebook or PDF or whatever for it, and I'll throw that in the information so you guys can find it. But it'll teach you kind of the basics of how to work with numbers and just a different point of view of gematria that isn't based through a religious system. So if you want to get into gematria without all the religious politics, that's a great place to start. All right. Fire signs, water signs, 2 of air. So some of you guys are pretending that there isn't a problem, and this is what's keeping you stuck or feeling like you can't move forward in a situation, or that there's some kind of a stalemate. You may even already know what this is, and you're just like not wanting to look at it. Like, I know I need to make a choice, but I don't want to see it because it would require me to let things go that I'm dependent on. That should be a big sign right there. Where are you holding yourself hostage, guys? Oh, of course my Shadow Killer song comes on. Oh, Shadow Hunter, I mean. And then I hit it. So, the wheel. As soon as you guys make that choice, water signs, you get out of that loop, all right? And then you get to move into that positive change. That's when fortune moves. That's when shit starts happening for you. That's when, you get that message from the person you've been thinking about all day. That's when you get that job that you wanted finally. That's when the house shows up that you were looking for. But you got to make a choice first. There's something that you got to let go of. If you know what it is, stop procrastinating. Stop pretending like there isn't a problem. All right, you get one more card. Chariot. All right? Don't give up, water signs. Now is your time to shine. Now is your time to really step into your own power and see yourself for who you truly are and what you can accomplish, not what somebody else did for you, not how somebody else helped you get to a certain place. You did it for you. All right? All right. So, let me know if you guys have any questions. Throw them in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and cut it here in just a few minutes. Light wave harmony. Mwah. Hello, darling. I'm too spiritual to be religious. I know that feeling. Hi, loves. Hello, darling, darling. Yes, I want to marry people. So, Spirit within Tahoe is a reverend. And she does marry people, but I think only in California, right? You can only marry people in California. Bridget Tarot! Hi, so glad you're here. Gosh, I forget. I think you're an air sign, right? We did all of the signs. You'll have to go back and watch the replay. Aw, Chakra Bunny will marry you. The Bible is still to be understood, though it's a manual. I never did read manuals ever. Anyways, if you can learn to read between the lines and read through the distortion, you can get a lot of valuable information from that book. You just have to know how to see where there's been distortion, and it's really just about what is the frequency. Is this coming from a fear-based perspective? Is this something that's trying to control or manipulate? If it's in any way trying to tell you to do something, be a certain way that is against how you resonate with yourself, with your soul, how you think is what you feel is right, that is distortion. That is red flag right there. Like, that's one of the things. We need to start learning how to take on information without holding it as a structure, as a belief system. Observe it, but don't observe. Learn about religion. Learn about religion. Perfect. Thank you. Glad you found it. If any of the moderators wants to throw... Damn, I am so unladylike tonight. If any of the moderators wants to throw the link for the Ritual 216 channel in the chat, that would be rad. With the Bible, the first 5 books have the most truth. Interesting. Don't forget to like the video. Yeah, don't forget to like the video. Bible, astrological, numerological, literal, allegorical, parabolical, metaphorical. The Bible has a lot of coded information in gematria too, so the more you know about numbers and gematria, the more you're going to see that there's a lot more information in it than that people can't really see until you start understanding that it's all coded. It's like, and it's same with the Aleister Crowley stuff. Like, Aleister Crowley stuff is so misunderstood because it's all in code. Until you start understanding the code, you're not going to understand his shit at all. You're just going to be like, what the fuck? Humans don't understand it properly. It's all internal. The ego likes to get in the way. That's the problem. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and call it. If anybody is curious to check out the channel for Ritual 216, please check it out. Link is in the chat. Link is also in the information. I will see you all next week. I love you. Mwah. Yes, those with eyes to see and ears to hear. There's a lot more. Yes, thank you, Sarah, for introducing me to Mr. Crowley. It's a very interesting character. A lot of people, like, I totally went into it thinking he was going to be like this totally dark, evil person, and I was like, whoa, this is not what I expected at all. So I was really, really glad. Yeah, Aleister Crowley is bananas. I was really glad I had the opportunity to kind of dive into his work a little bit deeper and see how misinterpreted it is. I've definitely seen that there's quite a bit of a theme behind his coded work that I'm still cracking, but it's very interesting. Maybe I'll share with you guys all someday. All right, I'll see you guys all next Friday. I love you all so much.